Hi guys, and welcome back to Transport Fever, where I've run the game for about 3 hours. I've got the bank loan down to 5 million and I've upgraded all these vehicles are now the small motorised one, and most of these are balanced up. They were, let's add a vehicle onto there. I've got most of them balanced up, shifting all what I can. This one we can't get enough in. As you can see, we've got one coming in, one queuing up. Right, so that is all done. We are making money, which is the main thing. The next thing I want to alter, I want to put a bus route in, but first of all, I want to put a little road here, because what I've noticed, we're getting traffic coming through here every now and then. So I just want to put a small curved road, if it'll come in. So hopefully they won't go through our depot here, and that needs another vehicle on it. All this was balanced up. Right, I want to now put a bus route from here to here. I don't know if they're going here, but that is where I want to put the bus route. I don't think it's worth putting local routes just for a minute. So we're gonna try and bus way. So he's gonna have to come from, he's gonna go from there. He's gonna go all the way to here. It's not a very there, not very efficient, but it gets it started to there. I nearly used the wrong one then. Right, this is bus Ranchi to I'm not even going to pronounce that one. To Surabaya. I have heard of it, Surabaya. Surabaya. Do you know, I've heard that pronounced plenty of times. Right, let's put 3 buses on that. We'll have that one. And he's going on that line. That'll get a little bit of transport going. Do I put this road in now? This sawmill, I'm sure there was a sawmill around here. It's disappeared. And I am thinking about going to there, but not just yet. It's complicated map. I think we need to get this ranch here, like we said, feeding this one. We'll get more food. And of course, these other towns will come up as we go. Can we start using a... No, we haven't got the street upgrade. We'll use the 40 mile an hour limit once for now. And of course we've no money. Okay, let's speed the game up, get some money in. Of course we just put them buses in, and then I want to put a train line and try and get this going here. There's an aisle there and an aisle there. In fact, we could set that up. We'll do a road extension into there for him. Then we're going to take it from here via train all the way to here. Then he's going to come all the way back and yeah, we might as well have him coming back here, dropping off the goods here, and we'll take the finished oil from here into here. That's the plan on what we're doing today. Of course we need some money. And I've got the date speed. I've had the date speed paused. He's on half speed now. I think we're going to leave him on half speed. So I'd like to get this road here. Let's get this started. And of course, there we go. Field's going to have to come out. We'll just take this section by section. I'm trying to go right through that centre there. Then we'll look at the maybe later on connecting these two into that one. We'll take the road that way into there, then into there, but then it's transporting it all the way up there. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Trying to... We might as well use this road. Yeah, it would be nice just to go... straight over there into there, because that's the way he's going to be going. What speed am I on? I'm on 3 speed. Would it be worth... It's going to cost us more. And you can see we haven't got the money for... We will if we keep him at ground level. Yeah, we'll use that existing road. Right, so then we want... The station is over... I know what that one will be. Sort him out straight away. It'd be this one here. Whoa. Okay. We can't afford any vehicles yet. And I'm glad to see he's using that cutaway we did. Right, let's get our depot in here. We only need one platform. And you know what? Let's start putting these in the right way. I'm just swapping games and I'm forgetting which is my rotate key. I've just come off another game. M. There we go. Right, let's get so I can see where he's gonna go. He's gonna go there. And it's shift on this one to see. Yeah, I've just come off a game where I'm using different controls, so and before you ask, no, I don't reconfigure all my games up. I've got that many different ones and all different. You're going out. You're going in. Small road. And if they rotate the wrong way, we'll soon rectify that. Right. Ooh, they're gonna have to go a long way though. From there. Well, it can't be helped. New line. There. To here. Right, this is cargo grain. I'm just going to call it Ranchi because it's easier to spell than the other one. And so he is going to want. He's going to want a lot of $37 vehicles at least it's going to take. Well, we can't afford 37. We can't afford 7. I don't think it'll give us 10. No. Not a bad guess. And they're gonna go on that one. Yeah, that's the one. Now that will have the effect when it comes in. Increase the production, but these coming back this way, they'll have more grain on them. And there's what I said about the vehicles. It's just, where is he? You can see we're getting quite a bit of traffic. Right, we'll let that run in, get going. Is it worth doing this straight away now? We can't deliver. When they wanted there, we could have them coming from there, round here. Ooh, I don't know. I'd like a train for this one. Let me stick to the original plan, which is this here. And right, we're gonna have a road from there okay, let's not put that road in, let's do this one here. Now, will you... Oh, yes. If I could get you... Control N. I had to think. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Okay, back with you. Sorry about that. Said it before, when the good lady shouts, you have to say, I'm here. Well, I shouldn't say shouts, messages. Right, we want... Put him like that. C. Letter C to hold it with the rotation. Just in case anybody doesn't know about that. I only found out this year. Oh, could have known last year and forgot. Right, we are going to come out there, in there, street, there, you can come out there. Now we have to go to here. What if we... This train is going to take a different route, and we're going to be putting a train line. Ooh, it's going to be... It's going to be awkward. I'm putting a through station on, and I will be wanting to... Not connected there. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll yeah, I know what we're doing. I think first of all we will get this road here. Take that road out and we'll make that road I'll speed him. Do you know, I don't like the way he's putting that in. Can I get a better curve? It'd be nice if I could get him in. In there. Probably regret that. And that road looks like it could do with a straighten. I'm probably going to regret that, I tell you. Right, so he's going to drop off here. And we're going to have this one dropping off. So we do one central. We're going to put a station in. I tell you what we'll do. We'll alter it later. Let's put a drop-off point. Let's put a drop-off point there. Then he's still getting oil. We are going to have to put a depot in for delivering out into there, but we can sort that out when we do the train line. For now, let's get this going, and I'm going to put his... I'm going to put him right here. Right, let's get this line going. You're going to go from there to there. And this is Cheney. Cargo. This is crude. Chain 9. Right, let's just get... Let's just get the line going. And I never did check then. Yeah, he's coming round. And let's get this one from this side going as well. So we're going to want a street, and we'll do the same. See if we can spin him round nicely there. Alright, we want a drop off, a pickup. So he's going to go in there. Yeah, he's still connected. Just fetch him back a little bit. He's going to go in there. And we'll configure this one. Now we've got money, I'll spend a little bit more. I want you in there, out there. Little bit of a little bit off center, and we'll do the same for a drop off here. We'll make him there. Right, new line there to there, and this will be cargo, crude, Chani. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these, I've said it before. This is line 2. I'm just going to put 2 on it. Right, and he will want... Did I... No, we never put them vehicles on that line. Right, buy some more. let's do 7 again. And they will go on line 2. Now comes the fun bit. We're gonna want to, I'm gonna put a through station. Do I? Yes, because we might need to access down here later on. Oh, we got an oil. Right, he is. So I want him connecting to that road. And really we want him offset. So let's put a road. I want him offset, so if we do decide, we can fetch the line through here. So let's do him straight to that one for a minute. And that's where we're heading. And we're going to use a through station 2 track. Ooh, that is very nice actually. We'd have to redo, we've got to redo the road anyway, but let's just fetch him back a little bit. Now, I just want to check. We put one of them. We've got the connection on the main road, which is even better. But I am going to have to destroy the connection for a minute. That I want to keep, so let's get this street we need to get money in. Probably come down 1, 2. Let's pause the game because we've got traffic going. Right, we'll put you there. There. And you know what else I've I'm gonna put him there. Put him there. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that out. We've not allowed for expanding the station. Luckily I think we can go back. And I'm going to have to run the game to get the money up. And we're going to no, they can go the long way. Yeah, they should not need to connect to that road. That is our road. And I could borrow the money. You know, I've just paid that loan off, but that is one of the right. Yeah, we'll worry about that kink in there. I'm not going to waste money on that. And I've just spotted another problem. The trap might not go through. He will, he will. Let's just get them 2 tracks up there for a minute. Right, we are now going to head all the way up to here, and we're going to... Let's just take one of these tracks. We 3 point. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. We know where we're heading. Right, we're going to go right through there. Of course, later on, we can always redo these. That's what I didn't. We're going to have to do a bridge. $300. There we go. Right, let's look at. We're going to want to come through here. Now we might be able to use that later on there. Right, let's get the station in here. Yeah, we might want to use that. I'll put that road connection back in it in a minute. Look in there. It's just. We might as well do this proper. Right, we might want to connect into there. Right, station. Again. There we would transport. We might want to come over here, so we'll put a through station in. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to need that. And I'll just put it in. And we'll stick to this land because good job I got the money. 6 million we're back up to. We'll worry about station sizes later. Well, we'll put him there. Now, we'll do this one from this side. We've got all this. What truck have I used there? Outside one. We are. Might not have hit the end of that. Where? That could cause me a problem later on. There's nobody actually using that road, so we could just disconnect him. Have I got the game going? Yeah, I have got the game going. Not very nice. We're gonna have to borrow the money. And we've got the other track to put in. Right. There's one track in. And we'll probably end up borrowing more money again. Probably could have done this single track. $7 million. I only just paid all this off. I didn't realise this was going to be such a long wait. There we go. Right, we then have to put our crossovers in. Because if we don't, we know it always gets us. All the way back to here. I'm going to put the crossover. Doesn't make any difference which way we build the station. And if that gives me too much curvature on this side, we will move it to here. Where we... Why does it do this? There we go. And we want signals. Signals, where's my... Where's my auto signal gone? Okay. For now, We don't need that many. I don't know where my auto signal's gone though. And we'll put one there. 3,000. Right, new line. New line from here. Where's he gone? I just noticed we got one oil there. To there. Yeah, he's put them in right. Right. Train. I'm just going to put heat in. Pyang. Pyang. If I remember rightly, it's in Vietnam. Right, that's you in. Oh, it's a long way to go. Possible future. We'll come back to that later. I was just looking at this here. There's possible lineups coming in. Right, let's get this train done here. I'm going to put the depot down this end. And I'm going to put him... It doesn't really make it. This is a nice flat area. I'm going to want to go both ways. Do you know what? No, I'm going to go that way. There's a reason. I'm going to force him. We want this side. And then we want a signal. That way he will come into this station straight off. Right, let's before we start. Yeah, he is connected. Right, and let's just do his track. He is going to... have limited waiting time, which I haven't set up on the others. He's going to load crude here, and he's going to unload heating, and here. I know I've not done it on the depots, the waiting time. He's going to unload crude, load heating, and then it's a question of what train we can afford. I want to find out where there he is. Right, We want a nice selection here. Steam. We've got no electric, no diesel, so it's got to be steam. That's... well, we don't want these... what can we do on cargo? Right, 80 on cargo. These are all different to what I'm used to. Right, so we want 115. We can't do it. We could do 75. We can't do 115. Yeah, that's 3 million. Oh, we could go for 60. Let's use 1.5. For what it is on the difference, we are going to need money. Let's give ourselves... I don't know why I've got that maximum low amount 30 million. I work on 10. And I'm going to need another one. We're back up to 9 million, but I've got 2.5 million for the train. And I've got the game on pause, so it's going to be that one. And cargo, it's going to be that one. And we want... let's do 6. No, let's make it 100. I think that's a bit more than we can afford. 2.4 million. We have not got enough money here. That is all we can afford. Okay, we're gonna have to borrow. That. I know it says 30 million there. I work on 10 million. I'm gonna have to check my settings. It should be at 10 million, which is what I've always been working on. And we're on hard mode, right. So we've got 3 million. We're going to have to put that in and hope we can do it. Right, you are now going on that line. And we are going to be watching our figures here, guys. Oh, he's a nippy little thing. We will be upgrading him as soon as we can. And of course, he's got nothing there for his first run. Oh no, he has. He's got 9. Right, so... good job we didn't build a bigger train. Let's slow it down a little bit. And of course you could be coming back empty. Our money is coming in. I've got to admit, there is something about a steam train. I never appreciated them. Yeah, you see them in the museums and that. And then, a couple of years ago, one passed a place where I was working. Yeah, there is something about them. What? I don't know. And what's he like from his point of view? What's we doing? We're doing 75, which is what we was after. And we're at the station. And of course you won't have anything to go back. Right, so we want to get back to his other end though. Because now we've got to watch what he's got. Oh, his fuel is building up. And what I'm wondering about doing, I'm glad I put these stops in here now, especially when we're gonna later on. In fact, we should be doing that now. I'm gonna put a road, and we've just gone into the red. It's going to be close, this one. Right, I need to re-establish the road connection to there. And we're... I could borrow that other money if I needed. And what we're going to do, we're just going to put a simple depot in for right now. I'll remodel this later. We need... Okay, we should make money on this trip. Let's see what it gets. Right, he has cleared everything there. If I have to, I will borrow that extra money. I've made a little bit of a booby there. If this doesn't start dropping, yeah, it's going to be interesting. That money is really dropping. Just hoping when he gets in, he's getting at least 200,000 for his oil. $180. It's going up all the time. Well, that's knocked us nicely back. So he is making money. We're just getting through that first. Right, before he actually disappears, I am going to do it the cheap way to save money. I'm going to have to wait for him to come. Right, he's in, because we are going to be waiting here now for this. I can't even put my route in. We've made a little bit of a mess there, guys, but we should get paid when he's done his next trip. And these are building up. I was going to say we need more oil coming into here, which we will do. Come on, I need you to give me a nice big... You've got more fuel this time. Just wait until he gets there, and then I can get this side. I'm hoping he's going to pick up oil as well. Should be nearly there now. Yeah, he's coming into the station now. 300. Doesn't leave us a lot. And he's not... I know why he's not picked oil up. We need this setting up quick. New line there to there. Cargo. Heating. This is why he's not delivering. Shayna. And we want to get at least one vehicle. If we can get... Ooh! We've got vehicle upgrades. We're going to go that one. All cargoes. We can only buy one. And he's going on that one. Now he's going to run empty for a minute. But that should trigger this side. Might not get a lot, but if we can get one through. Yeah, we're at... I am wondering if we could... Now we've had that upgrade, we could get a vehicle going to here. I'm just debating, would it be better doing it from this? Well, we haven't got any... Got heating there. We'll have to look at that next episode. Our first concern is finding where my train's gone. There he is. Well, that's the station. I want the train. He's nearly there. No, he's going back. Okay. Right, let's see if we can turn this round. We're going to go a little bit extra, a little bit longer. And we'll look at these vehicles a minute. What was the load? Oh, what? It's the trainer one, not the vehicle. How far are you? Oh, he's coming in, so this time he makes... $200,000, and he's fetching stuff back. Good. What I wanted to look at here, I was doing 6 at 20, 40, so we need to upgrade our roads. And we're moving 7. We're at 40, so we're going to be upgrading roads, and he's only fetching 7 back, so we don't need another. I need another train, but we can't afford it. Yes, and I'm not. I know it said we could borrow 30 million. I'm sticking to my 10, and I will check the settings on that. See what he makes when he comes back. $75. Right. That will start to give this one a bit of money when he comes in. I know he's been running empty. Let's pin him. See, we're getting a lot of traffic. Yeah, he's taking everything we've got there. What I want to do is, when the train comes back, add to him. I just want to see what this makes when he delivers. He's 14,000 down. And yes, I could do it off this here. I missed what he made then. That busy looking at this. That line needs look at. It's this line here. He'll make it in a minute. There he is. 300. That's made him the top earner on that. But what I want to do, we can't. How much is that? Hang on, let's do that again. I don't. Edit. Alright, all I want to add is one of them. There's something wrong here. Because that is no way, that is 500,000. It is. That does not look right. Where is that train? He's still on his way up. Oh, we're going to have to let this game run a while and get some money in. And then we're going to start upgrading roads. And we just got another train which we can't afford. How far are you now? Oh, he's coming in. $300. Right, I'm going to pause it. There's something. It's. Okay. Do you know what? I've missed the full route here because Give me 2 of you. I'm just looking at this building up here. Money is coming back in. And I might, let's have a look at that oil depot. I might put that road trip to there. Once I can get this train, where is my... Here he is. He's just coming 100. I think we need another vehicle on that one. Oh no, he's gonna take... That'll leave us 8, no, 6. I'm just waiting to see if we can get another carriage on this. And then I've got to work up about 4 million. And the way I'll do that, I'll run the game. Do you know what? I'll run the game for a little bit. Get a couple of carriages on this train. And then I'll hold back on all these other upgrades, like all these, because we're going to be having fun. That would have been better on this side. Like, we need all these vehicles upgrading. Nearly, he's on his way back. We've nearly got enough for that upgrade. 1 carriage upgrade. But he's fetching 24 back now. So this... Yeah, that is money I didn't need. I haven't got to spend. But when he comes back, he's going to dump 24 on here. That looks like he's coming in like a rocket. $200,000, right? Not quite enough. Would have been, and this is piling up here now. Well, at least we're getting paid for what's going here. We are back into making money. I want to get that carriage, at least 1 carriage on this. Yeah, and these we don't have to add any more for a minute. How far are you off there now? Because we are running over 10 minutes. He's coming in now. He's making money anyway. Right. Let's pause the game. Edit the vehicle. Add one of them. Buy. Okay, he's going to come back not quite full. At least we got that one in. And what I'll do, well, we'll just wait for him to get back to this station, then we'll end it there. We are making money. We have just got to ease the loan back down. I will check why it was putting 300,000 in, because it shouldn't have done. And I have not messed with any of the settings, so I just make sure I load it in hard mode. Yeah, see, we're losing money again, but and it comes back into profit. These are going to clear that just nicely when it comes rocketing in. 323,000. I know I said I am just 26 now, so that will give him more. What I want to do with you is pay at least one of them off. And I might upgrade some of the vehicles in between episodes. And we've got to upgrade roads, so it's going to take a lot of money. And I want another train on this line, so as this one's going out, we've got another one coming back. I'm hoping this will give us the 500,000. Oh, he's already there. Just. And he's a full load coming back, which actually quite surprised me. That's just block. Because it's two. Oh no, 1 to 1. 1 to 1. Okay, I thought it was 2 to 1. It's this that's 2 to 1. Which is why I set 2 up. Yeah, okay. We'll get him back here, and then we are gonna go. I'm saying that because I just, like I said, I want to pay that 500,000 off. And here he comes, rocketing down the track. And there's me thinking I had enough money to do it. I should have known we need 10 million. 258. We repay that. It'll take time. It will knock that down a bit. I am going to go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. As always, like, comment and subscribe. Especially subscribe, because I know quite a few of you watch and don't subscribe. We are getting on the right track. Next episode we might upgrade, and what we will do just before going, he's got 71 there. Our bus route is actually making money. And what we'll do just before we go, can we replace? Ooh, now we're gonna have to upgrade all the roads because we're limited at 20, and he takes 5. No, he takes 8. Okay, folks, we will not replace them because it's just. We will replace them. We are definitely going to be upgrading roads the next episode. We'll be looking at our routes. He's coming from there. Oh, we can see his route there. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to be upgrading all the roads and all these. I will see you next episode. thanks for watching. Was a little bit close, that one, but we are making money once that train gets in. He's our money maker. And I want to get, so it's roads, vehicles, and another train. And that's going to cost us. And we'll see how we do. Okay, folks, I will see you next time. Bye for now. There we go. More money. Bye for now.